கோடியில் ஏதோ பதுக்குறேன்னு அர்த்தம்.
ஃபாலோ பண்ணுவோம், சரியான நேரம் அப்போ தாத்து போட்டுருவோம்.
Maharaja, Indian movie. At first, I didn't expect to enjoy this movie that much. I was just like, okay. I saw some, reviews on the internet, and I was like, okay, interesting to watch. So I decided to give it a try. But it's turned out to be fantastic. The plot twists and characters were surprising, and the ending was incredibly, good and impactful. Yes, I'm talking about Maharaja on Netflix. Today, I'm going to review this movie in details, and I'm going to give some spoilers. If you don't want to hear any of that, please stop this video, go watch the movie, then come back. Okay? And before I start talking, please keep in mind that everything I'm going to say today, right now, is just my opinion, it's just my attitudes toward the movies that I just watched. I just like it, and this is all what I understood, okay? It might be right or wrong, but please, it's just my opinions. And if you think it's wrong, and you think it should be something else, please give me a comment below. It's fine to share something. And I would love to see some more comments from you guys. Okay? If you guys are ready, let's get started. Alright, the first point that I wanted to talk about is the storytelling. You know what? This movie, they separated the time about 13 years ago. I think it's about 13 years ago. And the present time. And at first I was confused, because I didn't know that it was separated time. I thought it's at the same time, things that happened to them, but it was not. Okay, how? You can hear for the next point, and you would be able to understand why I was confused. Okay, the second thing I want to talk about Lakshmi's, or the trash can that the police call. But Maharaja called it Lakshmi because he trusts that it's something to save his daughter's life. Okay? So the trash can become a central element of the movie. How? It's very complicated. At first I was about to stop the movie because I thought it's just about the trash can though, so it'll be nothing. But I decided to continue watching, and seems like I misunderstood. I saw something more interesting about this movie, and it was surprising, and it was, I don't know how to explain, but I have some more points to talk about. You will probably understand what I feel, okay? Some coincidence, leading to numerous plots developments. Okay, let's talk about the next step. Next points. Point 3, gold neglect. The gold neglect is just a birthday gift for the bandit's daughter. He just wanted to give it to his daughter, so he went to pick it up, but before he got back to his house, he decided to stop by somewhere. The bandit wanted to have a shave, and he decided to stop at the barber. And yes, it was Maharaja's workplace. The moment that Maharaja left the barber just to buy some battery, and the bandit was talking over the phone with his friend about things that they have done together, that the police is now looking for them and will arrest them. At the same time, the bandit turned over and saw Maharaja behind him, and at that time he thought that he might hear everything he said on the phone. So he got back to his house, and he didn't feel good about things that just happened. But something happened after that. The gold necklace went gone. He couldn't find it. The thing is, the gold necklace, it was in the barber. The bandit left it there, and Maharaja, he wanted to return it to him. Seems like Maharaja didn't hear anything, I thought, because he just wanted to return the necklace. So he went to the bandit's house trying to return the necklace, but at the same time the police appeared behind him and walked to arrest the bandits. He didn't even know that, I thought. But the moment that they walked past the Maharaja, the bandit looked at him, like look at his feet, aggressively, and seems like he truly misunderstood something. Okay, next point, the scene that's about the Maharaja's wife and daughter waiting for him on the other side of the road. I think it's inside the house. I just knew it in the end that wasn't his house, but it was the bandit's wife's house. After her husband got in jail, she moved to that house with her daughter. Maharaja and his wife went there, just wanted to return the gold necklace. But something happened after that. I just wanted to talk about Lakshmi. The Lakshmi trash can remain in the bandit's house from the beginning, even when the family moved. So his wife brought that trash can to the new house as well. Okay, and something happened. What happened? The daughter's participation in the athlete camp occurred at a different time than when Lakshmi's trash went missing. So I noticed from the movie about the videos that Maharaja watched over and over. It's the videos of his daughter, but I understood in the end that it's the video from the past that his daughter sent it to him. So he just kept watching the same video. So we just feel like, oh, it's happened just right now. His daughter went out, okay, and the Lakshmi went missing, and he wanted to get it back. That's what I understood at the beginning, but it was not like that. Okay, how? We're gonna go to the point number 7. According to the daughter's, testimony, Maharaja had a habit of, patting people's back. I think the reason why he pat some people's backs because he wanted to find or search for an ear protruding out. I think it's sometime his daughter told him about things that happened about the robbery. So he would like to find that person, the real, let's say, robber, the real bad guy. And as what I saw from the video, he would then cross out each person's name. That's what I noticed. And point 8, Tana. Tana is one of the robbers. So on that night, at that night, he drove around the city with stolen glasses. So it's also the same night he went to Maharaja's house with his friends, but encountered his daughter instead. Do you remember that guy, the bandit I mentioned at the beginning? He went there after he got, released from the jail. So he went to Maharaja's house, wanted to kill him, but his daughter was there in that house. Maharaja was outside waiting for new shoes for his daughter. That's why he got back to his house super late that night. So things happened to his daughter, something that he couldn't stand for. He needed to fight. Okay, point number 9. Maharaja, let's say, at the beginning, let me say at the beginning, he tried to tell the police about things that happened to him, like about the robbery, about the robbers came to his house, something like that. But it was not something that happened to him. It's something that happened to his daughter. I think every words he trying to, trying to say to the police is from his daughter. It's his daughter's words. Okay. And point number 10, the robber committed the robberies and rapes, including at Maharaja's house. So that means they did something bad to Maharaja's daughter. That's why he wanted to find, to seek who did that to his daughter. And point 11, Lakshmi did not disappear. It was with his daughter in the hospital, as always. He just, made up a situation to find out the culprit. And the point 12 is about the cobra. The cobra seemed to guide the narrative, delivering the, let's say, venomous twists to the story. Based on what I understood, the cobra just wanted to lead him to see bad guy. That's what I understood. Okay, that's what I understood. I'm not sure. And point 13, Lakshmi saved the bandit's child from the truck accident at the beginning, which tragically resulted in the death of Maharaja's wife and his child. So then he tried to save that girl, and he, raised that girl as his child, as his daughter. And point 14, the police collaborated with Maharaja to arrest the robber, to also deceive the robber into confessing, allowing Maharaja to kill him to prevent the future release from prison. Seems like seems like the police wanted him to be killed. Okay, 15. During the robber's confessions to stealing Lakshmi, the robber's mouth-covering gesture and the victim's height matching the Maharaja's daughter, along with the robber's distinctive ears, the one that he said is bulged from his back. So it makes Maharaja realize something. So he saw that ear from the back of the robber, and he was sure that that guy was one of the bad guys, and yeah, he got him killed. And let's say he killed him. Okay, 16. The scar on the daughter's left shoulder ultimately revealed her identity as Ammu, the robber's daughter. Let's say the bandit's daughter. And point 17, Ammu's word to her father expressed how she hates her dad. I believe she didn't know that that guy is her dad, but she was trying to say that she hated that guy, but like she hated that guy. She doesn't want to. Okay, she just hated that guy so much. Okay, okay. Point 18. Ammu offer valuables to the intruder. Ammu throw a bunch of. Okay. Ammu throw a bunch of some golden things to okay. Point 18, Amu. Point 18, Amu threw let's say a bunch of golden things to the bandits. He saw it and picked it up. Seems like he saw the gold necklace that he wanted to give it to his daughter, but it was in that let's say it's in the same, that was in there. So he saw the gold necklace in there, and he realized that necklace is for his daughter. So that's why he found out that, oh, this girl, it's his daughter, and things that he has done to her was to his own daughter. He realized everything after that, and seems like he could not accept what he has done to his daughter. Then he committed suicide. And point 19, the bandit's death was a symbolic rebirth for his child, marked by blood on his child's footprints. Okay, and I think the last thing I wanted to mention is about the red sports shoes borrowed by the police daughter, I guess, because there was a girl in the movie, let's say a friend who was seen riding home with her mother on the bike. I think there was some scene that I saw that girl, and I believe it was the same girl on the bus who got the red shoes from Amu. That's why the police trying to help Maharaja to arrest or to find the bad guys. Now, as I said before, it's just what I thought. It's just my opinions. I'm not sure if it's right or wrong, but based on what I understood, I think it should be that way. And to be honest, I really like this movie, and I recommend you guys to watch it. Don't miss it on Netflix now. Alright, if you like my content, if you like my review, please give me a thumbs up and click on the subscribe button, and we'll see you next video. That's it for today. Thank you very much.